match the category. It's chill vibes with Chatty, basically, yeah. I might be a little rusty. This is like my third time, and also it has been a bit. It has been a bit since I have last done this, because my knee has been a little fucky-wucky. My knee just did not want to let me do anything. See, I was going to do this last week, but last week, whenever I was planning on doing visual ASMR, exhaustion just hit me out of nowhere, and it was like, no, you can't do anything else for the rest of the day. So I was just like, I'm done. Like, even just like I don't know if I said this, I don't know if I talked about this, I probably did. I remember talking about it with my friends, like explaining it to my friends. I remember I was mentioning that night whenever I was streaming, while we were in the MND world, I was doing pretty much okay, and then out of nowhere it just hit me where it was like, you need to lay down now. Like, your body's giving out, you're exhausted. It literally just hit me so badly, and I was like, okay, this isn't good. This is not good. Like, this is really, really bad. Like, I was super exhausted, and my knee was like killing me. My knee was hurting so bad, and I was like, yeah, I need to end stream, because I can't do anything right now. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. So I ended stream, and I tried to push through it, even though I ended stream, by hanging out with friends still. And eventually, I just laid down on the ground, completely still. Just completely still. I couldn't move, because if I moved, it hurt. So I lay down on the ground completely still for about, I don't know how long, a while. I was like that for a while. And then I was finally able to move again, because Bread recommended that we would go to the Great Pug, just like hang out and chill. And whenever I went there, it was like a sudden surge of like, oh, I feel better, like, we're good now. But I was like, I already ended stream, I'm not going to start stream again. So I just continued to hang out with friends. And yeah, that's what happened. I was off stream, hanging out, and that's what happened. And I remember there was random times where my knee would still start to hurt, and I just still powered through. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. If your body is struggling, listen to your body. Don't be me. Don't be stubborn and just power through it and stuff. No. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. I'm dumb. So, listen to your body. Please do. So, I powered through it, and then eventually, I got to see, I got to hang out with friends, and I was doing pretty good. But then once I got off of VR chat, it was 7 in the morning, something like that. Oh, I almost forgot to activate one certain thing. Sorry. I just looked at my menu and I remembered oh, I'm forgetting something. Okay. Let me do it real quick. Let me take care of it real quick. Sorry, again, I'm forgetting things. Okay, that's there. That's why I need to edit the menu. I can't write people's names. There's no pens here. Surprisingly, usually in almost every single chill world that you go into, there's pens, but there's no pens here. Hang on, I'll probably get rid of the exclamation mark menu, because I don't remember everything that I have available. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. So I'll get rid of the menu command, because if you want to see what's available, you can just see in the channel points down below, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If you want to see what's available, just look down. I remember you were talking about that's horrible. I can't believe how long you've been hunting. Where they have to see you around. Yeah. Yeah, I was dumb. I was dumb. But I was wearing a knee brace the whole time. It still felt like it was doing nothing. Just having the knee brace still felt like it was like just wasn't working at all. So yeah, and I still wore a knee brace after everything, even though it felt like it wasn't working. And oh yeah, it just I don't know. It felt like it took forever to actually have like the knee brace. I feel like it actually worked, I guess. Like I don't know, I feel like it felt like forever. But hey, I'm doing better. My knee doesn't hurt that bad. I still don't know what happened. I still have no idea what happened to my knee. I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to my knee at all. No idea. I can't help but think, random USB disconnected. I hope that wasn't loud. I hope you didn't hear that. That was just out of nowhere. What the heck? I don't see anything disconnected on my end. Anyways, I don't know what that was. I don't know. But that completely ruined what I was gonna say. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, my knee. Okay, I don't remember. Like, I don't really know what happened to my knee. The only thing I can think that actually happened to my knee is I probably pulled a tendon. Because pulling a tendon takes a whole lot longer than like takes a lot longer to heal than something like a pulled muscle. Pulled tendon is way more like serious. It did come through, but nothing looks like it changed. I think you're good. Okay. Again, I hope it wasn't loud. I have no idea what that was. Because again, everything looks like it's good. Yeah. I just noticed where I'm at in my room. I need to back up. If I keep moving forward, I'm gonna lose tracking. And that's not gonna be nice. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. My dad used to be in the medical field, and that was his like main idea of what was probably wrong, is that I pulled a tendon. I'm also getting new expressions. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make that face. We let it slide. I will be getting new expressions. Again, that's more just a work in progress. I was wondering whether if it was a pulled tendon or something like that. Even that, having ABS for pain. Yeah, because like my dad has had like a torn tendon. That's worse. That is way worse. That hurts a whole lot more. It will take a whole lot longer to heal, and it's just. That's just gonna be a whole lot more. That's not gonna be good. It's because that's gonna take longer to heal back. It's gonna be a whole lot more painful. My dad, I'm sorry if this is gonna get graphic, but my dad, one time, he got his finger stuck in like a door hinge, his thumb, and his thumb was fine whenever he got it out, except he got a pulled tendon in his thumb, like right in here. Yeah. He said that hurt bad, rightfully so. And it took a very long time for it to like heal. Like at least a month. Yeah. But then again, you have like a lot of nerves and stuff like that, like a lot of sensitive areas in your fingers. So pain is going to, like, be a lot more like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Pain is going to be like, more painful. I guess. in your hand. That's the best way I can describe it. My brain's not working. It's gonna be really painful anytime you get an injury in your hand because there's a lot of like sensitive nerves in there. More painful. I had my finger crushed in the truck door. I have to send a picture of it on Discord. If you are, make sure you put a spoiler on it just in case if it like looks gross. Because I don't want people to like look at it and possibly get queasy if they're like, you know, sensitive to that type of stuff. Because I get it. Some people are kind of sensitive to certain things like that. I'm okay, but some people I don't know. I hit my tracker. Hello, Valgor. Welcome in. We'll do got you. Thank you. First time followers get a free redeem. You can check and see what is available down below in the channel point redeems. Don't redeem anything. Just type what it is that you want. I feel like I have to preface that is because there has been times in the past where people think that I mean like, oh, redeem something. But no. I mean, technically you could redeem it and I could like give you a refund, but then I would have to like open up things because I don't think I have any mods available right now. Yeah, I don't, because Remote is hanging out with Bread and I think Tio already went to bed. So yeah, it's just me. So just type what you want. Type it. I'll say something cute. I'm a gremlin. Being cute, but also a gremlin. I was talking about, did not mean to make that expression, sorry. I was talking about how like, I've been having a knee injury and it has kind of like hindered me doing certain things for stream. So it's been a bit since I've done visual ASMR. I'm a little rusty, so yeah, but my knee's doing a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I'm glad, because it's been a pain in my butt for the longest time. I hit my head. Sorry. See, I told you I was rusty. Yes, welcome in, Velcor. Hope you're doing good. I'm starting visual ASMR a little later than I usually would, but I started stream late. I had some technical difficulties. My drivers were messed up. My video drivers. They still are. I think I need to like update them, but make sure OBS doesn't have NVIDIA turned on before it, because then it will be a little weird. I don't know. I still need to like look it over. But yeah, my video drivers basically made it to where I couldn't stream at the right time that I usually would. So everything started late. We're here now. If this was like a regular Saturday, I probably would have started an hour or so ago for visual ASMR, because I kind of like the time zone of like starting at like either midnight or 1 a.m. Depends on what I'm doing with my friends and stuff. Depends. That thunder sounded nice. Oh yeah, there is some things that I am getting with this model that I can't wait for. So some of the routines that are going to be available in the future is I'll have to like cherries in my mouth. It'll be a cherry chomp. I'll also get to be able to blow kiss, and also it's better for me since I'm EU. Oh yeah, there you go. Time's up for that. There you go. Yeah, it is currently. Is it 8 for you? 8 in the morning? I guess it depends where you are in the EU. I'm used to some of my EU friends being like 6 hours ahead of me. So that's how I immediately default to 6 hour time difference. I immediately default to that time. Oh yeah, there are things I'm getting. is whenever I put my hand over the camera, there'll actually be like a shade, like a shadow feature and stuff. So I'll have that. I'm gonna get new outfits. I'm gonna have some new hairstyles. What else am I getting? I think that's it. I'm getting like, oh yeah, I'll actually have proper shaders on. Because whenever I got this model, Huynhuynh didn't really know how to do certain shaders. But he's been experimenting with them and they look pretty good. Sorry, I did not want to do that gesture. Oh yeah. I'm getting new gestures. I'm getting new expressions. So that's good too. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I do know that there's like some faces that come with this, like the default like expressions, and they still don't really like work entirely. Like there's the tears, face sweat, the heart eyes. It just breaks my eyes entirely. Same thing with the starry eyes. The white eye. This is fine. And the dead eye. So yeah, it's a little silly. I try not to use this expression, so if I do it, I'm sorry. It doesn't help that like my hands, I have tiny hands, so for like the index controllers, sometimes it doesn't register where I actually have my fingers on the controller, so then it translates wrong. And I'm trying to do it with my hands, so then it just like messes it up. It messes it up. It gives me like a whole other expression than what I'm trying to do. So, but hey, things will be improved soon. Things will be improved soon. Soon. I keep hearing that car go by. I hope it's not loud. Does the car sound better? Like it's not too loud? Because I turned it down, but for me I can still kind of hear it. Because again, I don't want it to be too loud. I've been addicted to doing that recently. I used to do that all the time, randomly. Now I can't stop. Just the... It doesn't even get picked up on the mic that much. I do it quietly. It's good. Okay. The random like cat. I literally, oh my god. Whenever like I was first thinking about doing ASMR, I was going to mix visual and audio because some worlds in VRChat actually have like the prompts, like the actual like toy prompts. Like, I'm gonna sit down for a second. They have like the actual like toy props that you can use, and they'll actually like make the audio and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is like perfect. The reason why I didn't want to do audio is because I knew that like the audio props for ASMR, they cost a lot of money, and also because I didn't really know what I was going to do with them. But that was going to be one of the options for like audio things, was popping. Because sometimes I like doing that just randomly. I don't know what started it. I don't remember. There was like something that like just like it became like a random like trigger I just like to do. I don't know. Not Tourette's. I don't have Tourette's. I don't know. It's just like a random thing I could just caught myself doing because I was like, that's satisfying. That's satisfying making that sound. I need a popcat emote. That's what I need. I need a popcat emote. I've been tempted to do that for like art streams. Is like, what if I worked on emotes, like animated emotes, so I can like get them done, because I really need to work on them is because I still am learning how to do, like, I'm still learning how to animate. I feel like that would be, like, a way to just, like, you know, stream my improvement, but also, like, a way to just, like, try and get it done. It's because I've been wanting to get you guys, like, animated emotes, and I only have two. I only have two right now. I only have two. I have, the nod and the tail wagging. That's all I have. And I did animate those. I animated those on my phone. And that was a pain getting that to import over to my computer so then I could, like, oh my god, that was a pain. I do know that Clip Studio Paint has an animation feature. That would be something I'd have to learn, but hey, I'm already trying to learn Clip Studio Paint, so that's, like, perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. You just and to make it like a head pad. No tiny fire breath. It's not the proper fire breath. It's not the proper one. But I still think it's funny. Even though I don't have it, like, turned on, the fire breath, it's still doing it. I think it's funny. I think it's funny how it still activates. Wait, there's stars on the ceiling. There's stars over there. Just noticed that. There's stars. Ooh. They are moving, yeah. Ever so slightly. Oh yeah, if you ever want to change the scenery, I could always change where we're at in the room. I just personally like this seat because I like how the audio is with the rain up against the windows. But there is another area that does the same thing. I also like the warm lighting. I like warm lighting a lot. Emo shadow god. Oh no, your elbow popped. I know exactly. Oh god. Anytime, like, my freaking elbow pop, it's pain. I understand you, Spice. I understand. Welcome in, shadow. It's very calming, yeah. I like warm lighting a lot. I feel like it helps, like, just, like, it's easier on the eyes. Can give people, like, a way to relax. Also, I know that, like, I've seen some people, and again, anyone can do the things how they want to do. It's just me personally. I see a lot of people, whenever they do ASMR, they like to, sometimes they mind, like, they don't mind going into, like, bright areas. I like going into darker areas that has a little bit of warm lighting, because I just think it adds more, like, calmer vibe. I got a question about movies. Go on ahead. I have not watched that. I need to watch that. I still need to watch that. I literally have it saved. I plan on watching it. I see that movie everywhere. The K-pop Demon Hunters. I see that everywhere. I will watch it for sure. I've seen fan art. Oh. I've seen fan art. I've also heard that the soundtrack is so good. I personally like K-pop, so I was like, okay, yeah, this movie is definitely going to be something that I will enjoy. Also, the animation, from what I have seen, like, out of context, looks beautiful. The music is next level. I am definitely going to watch it. Definitely. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Wait, it's already Sunday. Okay. Later today, probably while I am editing, I'll probably do it. Because I am behind on uploading my VODs onto YouTube. I'm behind. So I will be doing that. I have a lot that I need to upload to my YouTube. I'm like so behind on work. I'm so behind. This is the issue of like me just like working by myself, bruh. But it's okay. My friends forced me to watch. Did they tell me to watch it because I need to watch it? It was pretty good. They like to have to tie you down so that you can watch it. They tie you down just so you can watch it. Bro. At least you liked it in the end. At least you liked it in the end. Oh god. Shira. Oh my god, that's one that I haven't heard of in a while. That's another one I need to give another go. Shira is one of those shows that I started watching whenever I was in high school. And it was pretty good. I liked it, but there was definitely some times where I was just like, I don't know, I guess this show isn't meant for me. There was times where I was just like, I don't think it's meant for me. I need to give it another go. I really need to give it another go. You like the little puppy tied down. Oh no. I need to give Shira another go. For sure. It's one of those shows where like I've seen so many people talk about it for like a very long time, and it looks like it would be so good. Like Shira as a character, she looks like she would be so freaking strong. And also like there's Katra. She looks like she's such an amazing character. Like, oh my god, I need to give it another go. Both. Didn't Shira end? I think it ended. He's still a shadow weaver. I like how it's a shadow. Little shadow emote. Sorry, I'm a Sonic fan. So anytime you type like some Sonic characters, I have something. Thank you for the follow. I have a few like emotes that are based on like my hyperfixations. So I have like a lot of. Oh my god, it's such a silly combo. I've been told that this is such a silly combo for me that I really, really like Love and Deep Space and Sonic. Literally, like my Discord profile is a little like Xavier cat. It's a little Xavier cat. And then I got like the little shadow like frame. It's like a little Xavier doing these. Oh my god. You got a sticker stuck up your nose? That doesn't sound good. That sounds painful. Your nose is sensitive. Your nose is very, very sensitive. Don't stick stuff up there. Just Scorpio sticker. Thank god. Just laugh. And whenever I do visual ASMR, I have to hold it in because I don't want people to leave. If I'm playing games or something, then that's different. But during this time, I'm washing my laugh. Keep those a special place you use. very giggly person. Something's easily make me laugh. Okay, I'm sorry. Something's just easily make me laugh. Oh. We need to not do that. We need to not. Get rid of stream elements on that one tab. Oh god. Oh, okay. Hidden place I see. Okay, again, I know that you're probably like, yay, laugh. I get that. I have a very obnoxious laugh. I think there's some clips. Yeah, there are clips. There's some clips of my laugh. There are some clips of my laugh if you want to go check that out. I'm not gonna. Oh, I need to not laugh here. I need to not. I need to not. It's in my pillowcase. Don't tell my mom. Okay. Oh, you want to know what you just reminded me of? You just reminded me of something funny that I can relate to. You just reminded me of something. So, I remember I went to a convention. It was like it was a convention nearby, and I remember at the time they had some killing stalking stuff. Don't look that up if you don't know what it is. Don't look it up. This is an 18+ stream, by the way. that manhwa, very inappropriate. Very inappropriate. She'll take it away like your other stickers. Oh no. So I went to this convention and I saw that there was some like killing stalking stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I kind of liked killing stalking. Yeah, let me go over there. And this is while killing stalking was still going on. This is before it ended. So I went over there and I looked at the stuff that this artist had. They had some like pins, posters, dakimakuras, which are pillows, and I looked at the pins and I saw a Huynhuynh pin. Huynhuynh is the main character of Killing Stalking. So I got a pin with Huynhuynh on it, and my dad was there, and he was like, what's this? You don't need to know, Dad. That's all. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. We're gonna stay in the dark with this. You don't need to know. You got those type of stickers. You never got those back. Those ones are way more obvious than like explicit. By the way, is the first part of your username pronounced like Pomni? Not Pomni, Pomni, sorry. The Amazing Digital Circus. She's just secretly looking herself. Pomni, is it Pomni Spice? No respond for any of them, got it. I need to like put 100% of my brain power to call you Pomni and not Pomni, like from the Amazing Digital Circus. That's gonna have to take 100% of my brain power to do that, because if I don't, then it's just gonna spew out wrong. Hyperfixation. I'll just like say stuff wrong. Say stuff entirely wrong. You'll respond to Pomnique. Fair. Oh my god, speaking of the Amazing Digital Circus, if you guys don't mind me talking about that, did anyone see the new episode? The new episode that came out not that long ago. Episode 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I was so glad to see some more, like, stuff about Jax, basically. It was nice to see, like, you know, Jax kind of open up a little bit more. It was nice. I guess I remember, like, a lot of people were very confused about the episode. I feel like I understood it a bit. I watched it 3 hours after it dropped. Yeah, it took me some time to watch it as well, because I also didn't, like, I forgot that it came out at a certain time. Like, that when it was going to come out. But I eventually, like, I remembered, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to watch this. So yeah, I watched it, and it was, yeah. I had fun with it. Lots of fun with it. Ooh. Yeah, another, show. Got gold and stuff right here. Another, like, show that's also for, like, glitch productions that I highly recommend. Anytime there's someone in chat that comes by that likes the Amazing Digital Circus, if they haven't seen this other show, I always recommend it, and vice versa as well, and that's Murder Drones. I love Murder Drones. If anyone in my chat also, like, comes by and is like, oh, I've watched Murder Drones, I'm like, oh, okay. If you like Murder Drones, also watch the Amazing Digital Circus. Also, Gaslight District, yeah, you've seen everything Glitch made. The Gaslight District, I cannot wait to see how that goes. That show is just, I love the style of it. How it's kind of like, it's a little framey with, like, the way that's animated. I like it a lot. Love the content, yes. Glitch is definitely helping a lot of people for indie animation, and it is so nice to see, like, what we can, like, see from a bunch of creators and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Has-Been Hotel. Yeah, Has-Been Hotel is one of those, I prefer Hell of a Boss compared to Has-Been Hotel. I don't hate Has-Been Hotel, but I prefer Hell of a Boss. But the pilot for Has-Been Hotel was pretty good. Yeah, Hell of a Boss is pretty good. Hang on, I need to cough. I don't know what happened there, just randomly. Just like, ooh, got caught in my throat or something. I'm good now. Don't die. Yeah, I'm fine. I just recovered from a knee injury. I can't have anything else stop me. From, like, continuing, because I've, like, pushed off visual ASMR for a while. I need to not have it happen again. Because I like doing this. That was one thing. Oh my god, I remember, like, when I first started doing, like, ASMR, I was a little scared. To do it because I was worried of, like, people from my community judging me too much, like, not liking it. But I've had some people in my community that have stopped by and still don't mind it. And, like, because I remember whenever I first wanted to do, like, ASMR, I did have some people in my community that were, like, very vocal about it, that they were, like, saying, I will not like that. I don't like that. No, don't do that and stuff. But it's something that I wanted to do, but also it was requested. It was like a dono request. And I was like, well, might as well, like, try and, like, think about it, like, what I'm gonna do, since it was a donor request, and I've been thinking about it. So that was one of the reasons. Also, another reason why I was, like, kind of nervous of doing it is I didn't know if I would actually, like, enjoy it, or if I was, like, even decent enough at it or something. But I think I do, like, an okay job. I'm not, like, the best, of course, but, like, I think I do okay. other thing was I was worried of like getting judged by friends. All my friends have been supportive about it. I was also worried if there was going to be people that might think that I was copying or something. It's because I know that there's like a lot of people that do ASMR content and stuff. Thank you for the hydrate. There's a lot of people that do ASMR content, and I was worried of me just seeming like I was going to copy anybody, but a lot of people kind of do some of the same. A lot of people do kind of the same stuff. Now there are some people that do have like some unique things that they do that's different from others, and that's why I tried to implement some of that. Out there you'll judge we mod. I'm just kidding. Is the rain too loud? I can turn it down. I can turn it down. The world has like its own rain audio like adjuster. Good job for doing what you wanted to do. Yeah, I mean like I was like worried of just like people judging. That's all. I can adjust the audio. Come with me. We adjust the audio together. It is over here. Did that help it? I don't want it to be too quiet though. That's better? Okay. I don't want it to be too quiet. I still want you to be able to hear it. Thank you for the stretch. I don't need to stretch. I don't have my elbow trackers on, so it looks a little silly. My elbow trackers, they don't like hold on that well. They don't hold on that well. They like easily slip off of my freaking arms. They slip off of my arms. They don't hold on that well. Like my arms are too like small that they just go. They just go off. I'm one of those people who are ridiculously loud stretchers. I can be. You wanna know where like a really good stretch where you can be like pretty loud? First thing in the morning. That stretch while you're lying down. That shit hit different. And it's just like the very obnoxious, just like for sure. Yep. That always hits different. It's always like, this is like one of the best feelings in the world. Yep. That's starting off the morning right. Yeah, sometimes a stretch just hits so good, you just gotta let it out. It feels great though. Yeah, sometimes it feels great to just like let it out along with like the yawn. It's like a yawn can go good with the stretch. You know, that too. It helps. It is good. It's good. It's good indeed. It feels nice. The other thing, I'm extra sometimes, but that's fair. That's fine. Another thing that's like kind of good as well. Let me see. It's almost 4 in the morning. Oh God. It is almost 3 in the morning for me. Almost 3 in the morning. Oh yeah, that was one thing I wanted to like continue with, is that if I did like ASMR, it's because me personally, sometimes whenever I listen to ASMR, it kind of helps me get sleepy. That was another thing I was kind of hoping that would help some people if they did come by, if they watched. So even though I'm going to be yapping a lot, I still wanted to make sure it was a nice cozy environment so that people could still probably sleep if they came by. So that was another reason why whenever I chose a lot of worlds for this, I wanted to make sure I had like nice atmospheric like audio, like rain, or there are some worlds I can go to in the future. Maybe next week I can go to one of these ones. They have like a nice little like fireplace or campfire going on, and I like it a lot. I like those type of things a lot. Let me see. So there's that, and I also wanted to make sure it could be a little on like the dark lit side, like it's not super bright in the worlds, and if possible, if there was some lighting, it would be pretty warm. Because for me personally, I think warmer lights is just easier on the eyes. So if you wanted to like rest, it wouldn't strain your eyes too much, so that you could like, go to sleep easier. For sure. That is true. But also there's the other thing of like, even though doing visual, I know that like some people might not like it, that people might talk during visual, but the one thing is, wow, you're the first person to ever use the 8-ball. You're the first person to ever use the 8-ball. No one really uses the 8-ball. You're the first one. Out of a year of me streaming, you're the first one. Have that dollar. Have that dollar. Should I go to sleep? Never. Do sleep if needed, of course. Oh my god. First person. Use 8-ball. That's so special. Oh my god. Who needs to sleep? Oh yeah, that reminds me. How long have I been going? Almost an hour already into the ASMR section. Okay. So that means I might end at maybe 4 in the morning. So in about an hour or so. We'll see. I'll go on as long as I can. How about that? I go on as long as I can. I still am doing pretty good on my batteries. This can probably make up for all the time I've missed. This can make up for the time I missed. Because I feel bad. I feel bad that like my stupid knee was like, no, kind of good for a while. You have 27% riz. Yeah, the 8-ball is a thing. Oh, I know that some people might not know that some of these commands are a thing. I did add a command list, like down in my panels. You can see there's a command panel, and you can see like a list of like commands that I have. It helps when you read the bio. Yeah. But some of those commands, I don't know if they work immediately. I might have to have like stream avatars added for some of them. I don't know. I think some of them might work still. I mean, you can always test. So there's that. There is that. 58% riz. I'm curious. How would it be for me? 46. Yeah. A little bit. I got a little bit of riz. I got a little bit. Got low riz today. Another time. There should be some other stuff to where it's like you can hug another person. You can fight like a duel. I think there's Gamba. I don't remember all the commands I have added. I have a lot. I need to sneeze. Hi, Serene. I feel like I need the sneeze. It's gone. Good. I was ready to mute if needed. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this, Serene. I remember like whenever I first wanted to do visual ASMR, one of the fears in the back of my head, sorry, I have anxiety. One of the fears in the back of my head is that I was like, oh, I hope Serene doesn't think I'm trying to copy or anything. Because it was like, oh, here I am, I'm being like a very active person in Serene's community. And then it was like, oh no, I'm gonna start doing ASMR soon. Because it was something that was gonna be planned. Oh no, this might look wrong. I don't care about people copying. I'm a paranoid person. I'm always worried of like doing something and my friends think that it's something else or something. Like I'm always worried of that. So that's why I was just like, oh no. But yeah, definitely do check out Serene. Serene also does like amazing ASMR. Serene definitely was one of my big inspirations. That I will admit, you definitely were a big inspiration. A tool? I don't know if Serene wants to do it. By the way, Serene, are you getting your rest? You better be getting your rest. Ready for tomorrow, because I know you got a big stream scheduled tomorrow. Good. I wouldn't want you to get tired because you stayed, like, hanging out in here. I'm ready, by the way. I'm ready for that big stream. I'm ready. I might be busy playing Resident Evil tomorrow, but I'll still be looking. While I'm gonna be like screaming my head off, you're gonna be dancing in the background. I'm gonna be dancing and I'm just gonna be like screaming for my life. Oh, my controller went away. You're free to join dancing whenever your knee gets better. Thankfully, it's doing a whole lot better right now. It's doing a whole lot better. It doesn't hurt really anymore. It doesn't really hurt that much anymore. You won? Oh dang, I lost. Yeah, I literally, whenever you were dancing was it last week? Earlier this week. That's right. I can't remember time. Whenever you were like dancing and you were like, oh, do you want to join me? I was like, ooh. And then like, and I like looked around and I was like, my VR stuff isn't charged and also my knee still hurts. But dance. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh, but it's 11 and I have work tomorrow. I could probably only dance for like about an hour. And I was like, oh, that's not enough time for my stuff to charge. Because like everything was like completely dead. So it would have taken like about an hour for me to even get on. So that's why I was like, oh, another time. Also, it's a little hard for me to dance. I'm just gonna call you 19. Welcome in, 19. Oh. I don't know Korean. English, please. They're saying hello. Oh, is it 안녕하세요? 안녕하세요? Is that what that is? I don't know how to say English. and like in Korean. I know how to say English and Japanese, which is ego. I don't know how to speak Korean. Daegyo Serene. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope I didn't butcher that. Whenever it comes to like speaking in another language, it's like, I feel like Korean's really tough. Korean's one of those really tough ones. Korean, Chinese, German, also, French. Korean's easy. I feel like there's a lot of things like, Korean's Mr. Apple. Hello. Welcome in, Mr. Apple. I don't know. Whenever I hear people speaking in Korean, it sounds like there's a lot of like, how do I explain it? There's like a certain way of like enunciation that I feel like would be hard for me personally. I don't know. It's a little, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Me personally, I've never learned Korean. I did have like whenever I was in high school, there was a foreign exchange student. Whenever she came over, she was Korean, and she knew English pretty well, but there's still a few things that she didn't know. I talked to her as best as I could, but it was really, really tough. And I remember like whenever I was like talking to her, we mainly bonded over K-pop or like K-dramas and stuff like that. And she taught me a few things here and there. 사랑해요. 안녕하세요. 미안해. 바보. just random things in like Korean, and I was just like, okay. And there was times where I would have to like pause and be like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I'm like trying so hard. I don't even know if I just like said that type of stuff correct right there. I probably butchered it. But whenever it comes to Japanese, I feel like a lot more confident. Maybe it's because I've been speaking Japanese a whole lot more recently, because I have like Japanese friends. I have more time to practice. So then I can like have like way more confidence whenever it comes to speaking. I understand it like a little bit more. But I still like can't read Japanese. That still is one thing I'm not good at, is reading it. Oh, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong about this. I think I heard somewhere that like the Korean alphabet, I've heard people say that the Korean alphabet is like amazing. Like it's well thought out. It makes it like learning Korean to be a little more easier because of how it's like set up or something like that. I think I heard that somewhere. Less letters. Yeah, less letters. I guess with that being said, then I guess it would be easier. I have to cough again. I don't want to cough. Oh god, but I need to cough again. Banana is pronounced as banana. Banana. It's literally pronounced like banana. Isn't tomato tomato? I think I remember that in like a song I heard. Tomato. You can. Oh. Angel. Thank you for the follow. So you can tell it is a B, A, and N with that, with like the way it looks. Huh. I like your voice, so I feel compelled to start following you. Thank you. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm like obligated to say this whenever I have people that follow me for ASMR content. I mainly game. I mainly do gaming content. So, sorry for that expression. So I mainly do gaming content, so I do apologize if you're going to be here mainly for ASMR. I do like to do a bunch of other stuff too, but ASMR is something that I have secluded to Saturdays. Maybe in the future I can add it into my routine more, but right now it is just Saturdays. But again, in the future maybe I can add it to my schedule more. Lots of words are polylingual. That's why it's much easier to learn Korean. Maybe someday I'll give it a try. Maybe someday. I'm currently studying Japanese, and I don't even have enough free time to study it sometimes. But again, having people that know how to speak a language and that you can like talk to them and stuff, it really does kind of help keeping like, you know, that consistency to where you can learn how to like talk to people, understand other people, and it really has helped whenever I like have talked to some of my Japanese friends. There are still moments where like I kind of halt because I don't know what it is that like another person could be saying, but I still like, you know, ask, or I have like a translator. That helps too. I remember like whenever I was in, it was actually in VR chat, whenever I decided to like go like, okay, I kind of want to meet people and practice my Japanese, and that's how I met some Japanese friends I have today, was through VR chat. I went to like some public instances that just had like people that spoke Japanese, and I met some pretty nice people. I met some nice people from that. I don't know what's wrong with my throat today. Jeez, I can't catch a break. It's like my knee was messed up, and now it's doing better, and now my throat's like, hey, you haven't done this in a bit. You're gonna pay the consequences. That's not fair. It's not fair. I might need to sit. Me go sit. Guys, I still have a little bit of pain in my knee if I stand for far too long. Just a little bit. And I don't want to risk it, so if I start to feel the pain, I'm gonna sit down, okay? So there might still be times where I have to like stand and then sit down, but it's not going to be as like often as it was last time. Because I remember last time whenever I did do like visual ASMR, oh my god, I had to get up and sit down so much, and I feel like that hurt my knee even more. But I feel like giving myself time to like sit down and give it a bit of a breather kind of helps, because I don't want to like stand on it and like constantly put weight on it if I can help it. I want to sit down, give it some time. You gotta give it time. I feel like it is almost like completely healed though. Like it's just right there. Right there. I don't have my brace on today because I don't like how the brace feels. I'm sorry, I don't like how the brace feels. I know I should probably wear the brace because it would like help, like, you know, make it like, you know, I guess like the healing process better, but I don't like wearing it. It's itchy, and like it slips all the time anyways. So if I was wearing it right now, I would have to like constantly be like, excuse me a sec guys, I gotta adjust my brace, and like constantly move it. That would just be like really annoying. It'd just be really annoying, and I don't want to have to constantly do that over and over and over again. So So I just deal. But I'm doing what I can to make sure that it doesn't get any worse. And I feel like this is helping. I don't want to sit for too long though. Mainly because I have bad posture. So it will hurt my back after some time. But that's my own fault. It's my own fault after years of like just sitting like this. I've said this before, and I am actually very tempted to do this. I've seen on Amazon, or just like on TikTok, I see like a lot of people on TikTok. They've talked about like this certain type of thing that you can wear. It's like a back brace that can help adjust, like it can fix your posture. I feel like I need that. Because for as long as I can remember, I slouch all the time whenever I sit, and I don't want to have a hunchback whenever I'm an old lady. I don't want to have a hunchback whenever I'm an old lady. So I need to fix the posture. I need to fix the posture badly. Very, very badly. Especially since like slouching for a very, very long time, it can hurt. Especially if you don't have anything to lean up against. Like a seat, basically. Because I'm just sitting on my bed right now. I don't have anything for my back to like lean on. I don't have anything like that. So it's worse because I don't have anything to like help my back out. So therefore it's like I either like try and sit up straight, which also kind of hurts because my back's not used to it, or I slouch, which also hurts. So I'm thinking about getting one of those like back braces that are supposed to help with your posture. I think it'll really help if I get it. I need it, but wait. It's funny because I remember like in high school, one of my friends, she caught me slouching while we were like at the table, like eating lunch, and then she was like, "You need to stop slouching. You're gonna regret that someday." And I was like, "No, it's fine. And then she was like, "No." She's like, "You need to not do that." She said, "Someday it's gonna hurt." She was right. Also, she was saying, "You don't want to hunch back, do you, as an old lady, or get it early in life?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna get it." I don't have a hunchback, but the more I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, she is right about that too. That will happen. That will happen if I keep slouching. So I need to take better care of my body. I need to take better care of my body overall. Amen. Don't forget that there is redeems that you can do down in channel redeems. You can spend your cherries. This over here, this is like, I feel like people are intimidated once they see this and they think that they can only do stuff if they spend money. That is not the case. I had this here in case if like I had like a big queue, because I saw a lot of people do this who do ASMR content, is that they have like a big queue of channel point redeems. If there was someone that came by in chat and was like, "Hey, I want you to like, I don't know, like redeem a hug immediately," but there's like a hug way later on in the queue, so it would be a bit until I got there or something. So this is just like if you wanted to like have it done like as a priority, like this will be done like in front of the queue, like yours is going to be done first, and then I'll continue with the rest of the queue. So that's what this is for, and it's pretty cheap too. I didn't want it to be too expensive, especially since I'm small. I felt wrong just having it be expensive in general. So don't worry, you do not have to spend money. You can literally just look at the channel, point redeems. There's stuff down there, so don't worry about that. Because I have a feeling that like people, whenever they first come in here, that's just like the first thing that they see, and they think that that's all that they think that they have to do these things to do stuff. But no, you do not. You do not. It's only if there's like a big queue, which most of the time there is not. Most of the time there's not. And I think it's because majority of the time whenever I do have people come in here, they just chat, which is perfectly fine because I do like to chat with people. We're just going to be like chatting the majority of the time anyways, but having the visual ASMR stuff is just another thing that comes along with it. Because I knew that like another big thing why I wanted to do like visual ASMR is so that I could still do something with the camera and not have too much audio interfere with what's going on. I could still chat with people. It's because I feel like, I've explained this before, towards like, I feel like whenever I usually do stream, sometimes I'm like very focused on a game, and or some people in chat might be really focused on the game, so they might not like have a chance to just like sit down and just like chat with me. It's the same thing for like art, is that it's like I'm locked in and sometimes I don't realize people talking to me, and I think people also just would rather just watch the art process instead of just chatting. So this is like another thing towards like, hey, I get to do something along with it being also kind of like a just chatting stream, because it kind of is what it is. It's kind of what it is. It kind of is a just chatting stream, but just like, you know, a relaxed environment, and I can interact with the viewer. In the way, my back is starting to hurt because I slouch. I'm a sloucher. Do you want to change the way that this room is? I can go to the darker area if you want to. Or do you want to stay near the warm lighting? Because I can do either or. I can do either or. Either one is fine. Either way will be near a window, so you can still hear the rain hit like the window just nicely as well. So the only thing that's going to be different is that we'll either have this warm lighting around us, or it'll just be a little more darker. That's basically the only difference. I feel like I should just ask, just in case if people don't like the warm lighting and they want it to be darker. We can walk to the darker side. Okay, we can go to the darker side. It is definitely, I think there's stars. Yeah, there's stars. There are stars. There is like this little pink light. Yeah, this is darker. There's like a darker corner, like right here. But I feel like I need to be closer to like the window. So we can still hear the rain. Look at that over there. The effects on the, like, oh my god. Hang on. The way that the window looks with like the rain, look at that. That looks really nice. That looks really nice. I need to cough again. It's very realistic looking, yeah. Maybe it's allergies getting to me or something. Maybe that's what's going on. If so, then like, oh well. That's not too bad. It could be because that I haven't like talked like this in a while, because I haven't done ASMR in a bit, so my voice is probably like, what's this? I'm used to you talking louder and stuff like that. I do like, oh my god, that was another thing, is that if I was going to do like ASMR, I don't know how to whisper the whole entire time. I always like, I prefer to like talk more like soft spoken. I feel like that's easier for me to do, is if I talk more like just soft spoken, other than just like whispering the whole entire time. I don't know, maybe some other people know how to do that. I can't. Thank you for the hydrate. That was loud. Jesus Christ. I almost drank that wrong, because oh god, I drink so wrong. I swear, almost any time I take a drink, almost always choke. Almost always choke. I was so loud there for a second. My bad. I just got done clearing my throat. I was muted whenever I was clearing my throat. My bad. I need to not talk that loud. Maybe that'll help. Father, for yourself. No, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. I just drink too fast, and then it's just like, I start to like, just like, I choke, and then I like cough. That's what it is, 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 it's that. Oh my god, that's what it is, I swear. Oh my god. No. No. Well, hey, if I end this time, then you know that it's probably because of my voice. My throat's being weird. Stinky. That's annoying. That's so annoying. At least I got to do this for like at least an hour. So, not entirely the comeback that I wanted, but I got to do something. I was supposed to, don't you dare to CPR first to number for 911. It's 911. It was 911 for me. It's America. 911. 911 still. Yep. It still be dead. Dude, it's like this room is so like tiny. It's like we're very close to like the ceiling. It's so tiny. Bruh. I have to cough again. Only a 6-foot ceiling. Oh god, it's actually quite high. Yeah, there's still some space until you actually hit the ceiling. There's some room. There's some room. Yeah, it's like, That's actually pretty tall still. You're not at the top yet. Hi down there. Hi. I know I'm short. I know I'm short. You don't have to like point it out. I'm doing this to myself. I'm doing this to myself. Come down here. That wasn't even like the top of this. The ceiling seems a whole lot more closer than I thought it was, like actually closer than it actually was, but no. Huh. Twins. 5'4". Twins. Yo. 5'4" buddies. Maybe 5'4". I'm used to being like short, okay? I'm used to being really short. Oh yeah, if you want. Since I have an announcement that always shows up anyways in chat, I feel like to help get rid of like the clutter on the screen, I'll just get rid of that. Does that look a little better? Because I have an announcement that pops up in chat anyway, so I feel like I don't need to have that down there. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. My freaking keyboard. I need to sit down again. I need to sit down again. It is time to sit. More space. Yeah. I also made the fishing like smaller. I made it smaller up there. Because I used to have it like really big. Not that big, but like it would like cover up a good chunk of the corner. And I was like, why'd I do that? Like I don't like how it looks so big and stuff, so it's smaller now. I thought I had to cough again, but no. I did in fact have to cough again. We might need to end sooner than I would like to. Like I didn't want to have to end like soon because I was like, well, I still feel like energized to continue. It's just that like my throat for some reason is just being a little silly. It's being a little silly, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know why it's being like this. Again, it could be allergies, or it could just be because I haven't done this in a bit. So my throat is just kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? It could also be because like, even though I'm a yappy person, sometimes if I haven't like had a good yap session in a while, I guess, my throat kind of goes like, oh, you haven't yapped like this in a bit, so we're not used to this, or something. I don't know. That's like the best way I can explain it. Yeah, I have been hydrating. Yeah, I've been having little sips of tea. I have some sweet tea. Sweet tea for the win. I love sweet tea. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just chill here for a little bit longer. See how we're doing. What time is it? Okay. We're still doing good on time. I could probably keep going for like a little bit longer. And then we'll probably see about ending. Like we'll go raid someone. I just feel bad staying, like leaving a little early. Since it's been so long since I moved from chat. it's been so long since I've done ASMR, so I feel like I should like give more time to it because it's just been so long. It's been so long. I wanna do it. I wanna do it. I don't wanna like give in to like my body being stupid at times. Like I know I said that like you should like listen to your body if it's being like, you know, like if it's currently being like a little weak. That was weird. My chest just said that. If your body is struggling with stuff, definitely do listen to it. Give yourself some time to go and relax and stuff. Don't be stubborn like me. Don't be stubborn like me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Listen to your body. Don't worry. I will for sure, like, relax after this. Like, I'll stay seated. Whenever I'm done streaming, I like to go hang out with my friends a little bit longer in VR chat after, like, ASMR sessions. I usually like to go hang out with my friends just, like, a little bit longer. And then, I make sure I go to bed by a certain time if I'm, like, really exhausted. I don't want to, like, keep myself awake. It was really awesome to spend time, not just your ASMR streams, but also seeing you climb. That exhausted me. That could be another, like, reason why, like, my body might be a little tired right now. I was climbing a mountain. I was climbing a mountain. I was like, ow, I hit myself in the face. I was actually going like, freaking climbing. Oh my god. See, I'm rusty. How many times have I hit myself in the face today? Way too many. Way too many. I've hit myself in the face way too many times today. I've also hit my tracker a lot. I've clanked my controllers together too much. So I was about to say, yeah. Spamming, yeah. Oh my god, whenever I went to the bathroom after like climbing, I looked at my hand. I was getting blisters. I have blisters. I have blisters on my hand right now. I have blisters on my hand right now because of me doing that. It's on like my hand, like in here, like on the inside of the hand, where it's like that and there. That's where I have it. Because of the grip, the climb. I was doing that a lot, and I was doing it very aggressively. So therefore, it just. So yeah, blisters. I have very sensitive skin, so yeah. It's how it be. It's how it be. Having sensitive skin, I just get like redness, bruises. Oh, I bruise so easily. I'm also super pale, so that's another reason why it like just kind of works like that. I just like easily get like reds, like redness, like irritation, or just bruises. I usually get that just so easily. Very, very easily. So I should have like been careful. I should have like held up, but no. Do I actually have red hair? Immersion break time. No, I'm a blonde. I'm a blondie. And freckles. No, I do not have freckles. Even on my model, I have no freckles. This is a scar on my face. Sorry. This is a scar on my face. Right below my eye. That is a scar. It is a scar. It is a scar. It's going to be part of like my lore. I'm still in the process of making my lore. I'm making like my own vtuber and stuff. My live 2D model. but this is kind of like a decent 3D version of her, even though it's not like exactly how I want it. I still love it a lot. Uh-oh. That was my chest tracker. I'm so sorry. I will turn that off. I'm so sorry if that was really loud. Okay, my chest tracker is off. It gives your character depth. Also, in like some of these kind of dark lit worlds, my eyes don't show up how they're supposed to. Sorry, I was taking off my chest tracker, so it wasn't gonna be in the way anymore. I muted my audio just in case if it was gonna be loud, because it's like a zip. But yeah, my eyes are red, and whenever it's the lighting in the world is like it reflects like the lighting of the world, I've realized. And since this world is pretty blue, you see a lot of blue in my eye right now. Lots of blue, and I don't hate it. I think it looks okay, but I kind of would like it if like I'm pretty sure it would show a lot better if I had like some type of like shaders going on for the model, because I don't have any shaders like additional, I can't think of it properly, like proper shaders and stuff like that for the model, because whenever this model was made, Huynhuynh, just the person that did the model, just didn't have it. But Huynhuynh definitely did experiment more on how to do shaders for models. So whenever like this model is fully done and stuff, it will have some proper shaders on. So the model will look a lot better in the future. They glow. Yeah, it looks like that they do glow a little. Oh, and if you're thinking that like these markings on my bodies are freckles, they're not. They're not freckles. They're like I know that there's some like dots here and there, but then you see like some other markings for it. Also like on my legs. Also a little bit on my tummy. And on my sides. I have more throughout like the body. I have more throughout the body, and it has to do with my lore, so there's that. So yeah. But again, that's like whenever I get that done and taken care of. The lore will probably be a while. That'll probably take a while before it's actually like ready and stuff. It's because I do everything on my own. I'm doing everything on my own. Like everything that I made for stream and stuff, like, you know, I do it all on my own. I work on my own. Like the only other thing that's like I don't do on my own, I guess, is like I have my moderators that help me out. I have been very fortunate to have the sort of connections I do, to have the current VTuber model I do right now from Blaze. I'm very lucky to have that from Blaze. I'm very, very glad that she allowed me to have that. Huynhuy's asking to join me right now. Well, Huynhuyh probably doesn't know that I'm doing ASMR right now. Huynhuyh, speaking of Huynhuyh, I'm very fortunate that Huynhuyh made this model for me and is going to continue to do more with it. Huynhuy's really good at making models and stuff. Looks awesome. So I was wondering what the Firefox. Yes, Firefox. So she is a fox, and she does have like fire breathing, but the fire and stuff is because of it has to tie in with like the markings. A bit of an example, because I am a big Naruto fan. I'll give this little hint. I am a big Naruto fan, and I liked how in Naruto, if you were someone that had like a special ability, like a Jinchuriki, or someone that had like a curse mark or something like that, they had some type of seal on their body to show that they had that type of ability, that they possessed that. So I kind of wanted to have something like that. So that's what that is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a way of like saying that it's like that's my mark to show that I can do these things. That I can like I have fire abilities. So that's why I can do that. And that's why I have it. That's why I have it. That's what I think. Yep. Because I've always liked foxes, and I always have loved like the fire element. Like anytime like people talk about like oh, if you could have like any superpower, what would you want? Of course, like there's the usuals where it's like, oh, I wish I could fly, invisibility, run super fast or something. Like, you know, there's a bunch of those, and I totally agree with those things. But I've always thought being a fire elemental would be so freaking cool. I don't know why. That's just always kind of stuck with me whenever I was younger. Like Naruto or Zuko from Avatar. Yeah. Except for like, for whenever it was for someone like Naruto, his seal was right on his tummy. But I kind of like the idea of having it be a full body thing. Oh god, I need... Sorry. Oh god, the timing with that. Welcome in, Naruto Uzumaki. Yo, it's the Hokage. It is the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. Respect. Respect him. Respect him. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I made like a lot of noise there. That just caught me off guard. That was so funny. Welcome in, Naruto. Huge fan. Oh my god. But yeah, that was like one of my inspos. So yeah, another reason why I went with like a firefox is because another thing that I'm going to give a little bit of context here. One of my first ever OCs was a firefox, but it was kind of like an OC from like Tokyo Mew Mew. So it was like I'm a huge fan of Tokyo Mew Mew. I was a really, really big fan whenever I was younger, and I never really had an idea to like make an OC until Tokyo Mew Mew came into my life. And I remember I liked the idea of like the magical girl aspect, but I couldn't think of any weapon to use because all of the Mew Mews have some type of weapon for the purification. I didn't know what to use, mainly because whenever it comes to like weapons, I love scythes. I love scythes a lot. I love scythes a lot. I love scythes. And I definitely will have a scythe be implemented into my lore because I love scythes so much. I love them so much. So, whenever I like was trying to come up with my OC for like Tokyo Mew Mew, instead, like I was like, well, foxes are endangered. Because a Mew Mew has to be like an endangered like species, because that was like the main thing that went with it. And I was like, well, I like foxes, so that's already kind of not going along with like the endangered species thing. And since I couldn't think of like an idea for like a weapon or anything for purification, I just decided to like think about like, well, if I could have a superpower, what would it be? And I was like, well, fire elementalist. So technically, the first ever edition of Cherry, my name wasn't even like the OC of like my first ever OC. Her name wasn't Cherry, by the way. It was something else. But it was like I don't remember what the original name was. Oh, I remember, it was Yuki. Not Yuki like snow, it was Yuki. Y-U-U-K-I, Yuki. I was big weep. And I was like, ooh, let's like, why not? Like, let's just make like another type of version of Mew Mews to where it's like, it still like the magical girl aspect where they are like a Mew Mew, but instead of having like purification, it's elementalists. And I like the idea of that, and I had like a lot of my friends, they'll be like, oh, can you make a drawing of me? I want this to be my animal, and I want this to be my elemental ability, and I'd be like, okay, doodle, 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 doodle. Purification. Yeah, scythes are badass. Hi, Lousy. Yes, ASMR. I have done visual ASMR before. It's just been a bit since I've done it. Because whenever I have tried to do it before recently, it was whenever my knee was still really messed up. My knee's doing a whole lot better now, so it's like I can do it. Like, you know, I can do it a whole lot better now. The only issue right now is that my throat's messed up. And I had to like mute and cough every now and then. Why, I don't know. I think it's allergies. I honestly think it's allergies. Or my throat's just like, you haven't yapped like this in a bit. What's wrong? What is Kopesh? Kopesh. To explain. Trev, to explain. Yeah, welcome in, Lousy. Hope you're doing well. Cough is part of the ASMR. Cough as if we do ASMR coughing. No. It's visual ASMR. I don't want to be loud or anything like that. I'm talking like soft spoken, but like so loud noises and stuff like that, I don't want that to be a thing. The main like other audio that's going on is like the current rain that's going on right now, like rain and thunder. So that's fine. It's an Egyptian sword. Oh, yeah, I don't know that. I did not know that. So yeah, it's visual ASMR. So I basically still chat with you guys, but I also interact with the camera. And there are some like redeems down below if you're curious. There are redeems. I think at 4, which is in about like 17 minutes, I will end. Because I think that is enough time for me to like dedicate time to the ASMR, and also enough time where I just did like random things in VR chat. Because I don't want to strain my throat too much. I don't want to lose my voice, because I do have to stream more on Monday. Yeah, on Monday I have to do like Resident Evil, and I think screaming is already going to make me lose my voice from being scared, so oh yeah, I'm doing a Resident Evil marathon. I'm currently playing Resident Evil 0. I just made it to the mansion. I hand forged this one with your uncle. You hand forged one with your uncle? Wait, Cena joined the Discord. Oh yeah, that does look like it hurt. I see your finger. Whenever you smash your finger in the truck. Yep. Yep. I don't see the picture of the sword. You probably put it in the wrong here. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Oh, I have seen that before. I have seen that kind of sword before. Oh, I looked at my other tab and I saw the Sonic fan art. Oh. The Sonic and Shadow fan art. The Sonato fan art. Oh. Oh my god. Yawning myself. The yawns are back. Before I started the visual ASMR section, I was yawning really bad, and then it stopped, and now it's back. The smooching? Did I say the smooching? I said the yawning. What did I say? Oh no. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, I probably said the smooching because of the fan art I saw. There definitely was smooching. I need to calm down. I'm not laughing. I need to not laugh so loud. I need to not laugh so loud. Oh my god. Yeah, there was definitely smooching. Oh my god. Now I'm worried. What did I say? Did I say smooching or did I say yawning? Did I say like, oh, the smooching is back? Oh no. Oh, my eye's burning. Bro, my eyes, I still need to get my eyes checked. I've talked to like my mom about it, like I need to get my eyes checked, and we haven't done it yet. I need to get my eyes checked, and I'm in desperate need of like a new prescription, and I think it's because of that my eyes just burn so easily now. I don't know. I can't help but think that my eyes have definitely gotten a whole lot more sensitive. Maybe they're irritated or something. Like more strenuous or something. I feel like that can happen if like you're behind on your prescription. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Eesh. Eesh. I feel bad calling you rotten. Dio? Is it rotten Dio? Me saying Dio is making me think of like a JoJo. Like Dio Brando. Get your eyes checked too. I haven't had like my eyes checked in like 5 years, I think. At least 5 years. I don't know. I honestly don't know how long it's been. It's been way too long. Way too long. I really need new glasses. Yes, I did say right. Okay. It's been I don't know. I legit, I know it's just been like at least 5 years. I was definitely still like in school whenever I had like the current glasses I have. So yeah, it's been some time since I've had like new ones. I do remember whenever I did like June to Crow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Crow. I remember like whenever I first got glasses, I was in 4th grade, and I remember I was very self-conscious about it. I was like, I don't want to get glasses, what the heck? Because I immediately thought like, oh god, people are gonna bully me for having glasses. No, nothing happened, I was fine. But me being like someone that has anxiety, I get paranoid, I immediately think of like the worst things that could happen. No, nothing happened. but I had to get glasses whenever I was in 4th grade. And I remember those glasses, they were like purple. They had like a purple frame. And they were those type of like lenses that if you were in tinted lenses? Like if you went out in the sun, they got dark, like they tinted. That's what they were. And I liked it, but I didn't like how it looked on me. Why did that echo? I don't know why that echoed. Hi, Brad. Welcome in, Brad. Can we get a shout out for Brad? I don't know if I have any mods available. Welcome in, Brad. What did you end up doing in VR chat, Brad? Thank you, Mimo. Did you hang out at the Great Pug? Brad, there was a peak world. I found a peak world in and like I ended up getting super tired. I ended up getting super tired doing it. Like my arms was climbing. My arms, they got so freaking tired. I need to not do that again. I need to not do that again. Bleh. But yeah, welcome in, Brad. Do go check out Brad. I was hanging out with Brad earlier. I hang out with Brad quite a lot. He's a good friend of mine. Do go check out Brad. For those of you that don't know me, I'm pretty sure a lot of you from Brad's community know of me. But in case if you don't, I am Cherry. I like to do a variety of things. I like to do gaming content mainly, but I also like to do a little bit of art and visual ASMR on the side. Currently doing visual ASMR. My main current gaming series that I'm doing right now, I'm doing a Resident Evil marathon. So I'm playing a lot of Resident Evil right now. Currently I'm at the beginning of my marathon. I'm playing Resident Evil 0. So there's that. I mainly play VR chats on Saturday, kind of like what Brett does as well. I do art on Wednesdays. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, maybe you could stick around. But yeah, I'm doing some visual ASMR right now. If you are curious, you can see what is redeemed down below in the redeems, the channel point redeems. I do apologize that I am nearing the end. I could probably go a little bit longer to help for people that just raided in. But yeah, visual ASMR, I get that some people might not like ASMR. I totally understand. Think of it as like a just chatting stream, but it's a nice relaxing environment and I interact with the viewers. That's basically all it is. I don't have like audio stuff going on because I get that some people might not like audio and stuff either. Don't worry. I get that, like, you know, ASMR's not for everyone. But hey, with it being as late as it is, maybe you can stick around, maybe fall asleep to this for what time I still am going to be here for. I was gonna get off in like 10 minutes, but like, I can keep going. I can keep going. I was talking about how, like, the first time I ever got glasses, because I was talking about how, like, I'm in desperate need of another checkup so I can have new glasses. I really, really, really need new glasses. I've, like, noticed over time, like, how worse my vision has got, and it is a little concerning, like, seeing how much my vision has changed for sure. It's because you're so used to, like, a certain way, but then once you actually like kind of take a step back and notice how how much something has changed, it really can be like a little like shocking. And something like my sight definitely is like that, where I've been like, whoa, I didn't realize it like has gotten so bad. And it's like, that's why sometimes even with my glasses on, I still need to squint at things sometimes. That is like an obvious sign that's like, yeah, I need to like really get my eyes checked, do the vision test again, and get better glasses. I also kind of want to change how the glasses look, because most of the time whenever I have glasses, I like to use a red frame. I like red frame, but I kind of want to have something that's a little more like casual, like maybe a black frame. Hello, Vane. Welcome in, Vane. I recognize you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I apologize. I am a little tired. My throat is hurting. But I'm going on for a little bit longer because I did just get raided. I want to make sure that the raiders can stick around for a little bit. Me or the other Vane, original Vane. You, Vane. I recognize you. Welcome in. Oh. Yeah, I have been streaming a while. Hydrate? I'll go get a drink. Thought you just started? No. No, I've been going on a bit. I wasn't doing ASMR this whole time. I was doing other stuff in VR chat. That's kind of what I usually do on Saturdays. I do other things in VR chat. And then I do visual ASMR. I like to do a mixture of things. But visual ASMR is how I like to end the night. That's how I like to end the night. Because I feel like it's a good way to just like wind down and relax. So I was trying to find my seat. Ending on a calm note. Exactly. That is how it is. Oh yeah, whenever you were here last time, my knee was messed up, but it is doing a whole lot better now. It still is a little bit in pain, but we're doing better. We are doing better. Let's see, what time is it? It is almost 4. I could probably go on until like 4:30, because again I wanted to carry on while I had like the raiders here. I feel bad if I were to just like end and stuff after being raided, so I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. If I had more energy and if like my throat wasn't hurting right now, I would probably be going on a whole lot more longer, like maybe another hour, give or take. I don't know. Like I really don't know. I feel like I could be going on longer. 4 a.m. long? Yeah, I started late today because I had technical difficulties. Because my drivers were messed up, my video drivers. They were keeping me from like streaming to OBS. So because of that, I started pretty late, and yeah, because I started late, I didn't really have a plan of what to do for the night, because like all the plans just kind of like went out the window, because my friends were already doing stuff, and I was just like, well, I don't know what to do now. so I just did like world hopping, and then now here I am. God, my throat. If I need to clear my throat, I'll mute so that you guys don't hear that. So, yeah. But, yeah. We're doing better. So that's for sure. Ooh. I was trying to pick up chat and move chat. There we go. I feel like I should walk around a little, you know. I kind of like how this place is kind of dark lit. I do like the warm lighting areas, but you know, the dark lit rooms can also be kind of like, you know, like just the moonlight is in here. There's also like that little light back there. it still is kind of nice. It's very relaxing. Maybe I should have that be a redeem. Like to walk around for visual ASMR. Because I do like this. I do like just kind of getting up and walking around instead of just like staying still. What do you think? Walk around a little, or probably just like stay stationary? Because I feel like walking around kind of like, you know, helps with like the stiffness, I feel. It's also a little tough. I have like a tiny room. So it's a little silly. Uh-oh, what's that? Do you hear that? My PC's making a lot of noise. That's not good. It's like a constant buzzing. That's weird. I think I know why. I think it's because of Fabian boy, thank you for the follow. I have a friend named Fabian, so I was like confused for a second. My PC could be making that noise because of like my technical difficulties earlier with my drivers. It's probably because my graphics driver was having issues, and it probably is still having issues. That's probably what's going on, and that's why it's making noise. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna check and see how my performance is doing. Because I might just need to get off if it's gonna keep being like this, because I don't want to have to stream my PC. Hang on. I'm trying to look at my task manager and it's like not cooperating. So give me a second. See, now you can really hear my PC. Oh my god. Should be the temperature? It's probably the fans that are doing the noise. I can't see my temperature. The buzz. Apologies. Hang on. While I'm in VR, it's not letting me click on Task Manager. Why can't I see the temperature? see it. It's at 80 degrees Celsius. Just stick your hand in the PC. I feel like you're gonna blow up your PC if you use Task Manager while using VR. Well, I wanted to check and see why my fans are going crazy. Because it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to do that at all. That's not the good thing. I did update drivers, but my NVIDIA driver, it's not up to date because it was having issues. So I probably need to update it and properly set up OBS so it's not connected to NVIDIA. Because if I do that, then that'll probably help it. I was having technical issues before stream, and it was because of my NVIDIA graphics card. So that's probably what's going on right now. It's like saying, hey, I've had enough. So I do apologize. I should probably end so that my PC can rest. I would love to stay longer, but I don't want my PC to explode. I don't want my PC to explode. I apologize. I'd like to stay. You know what I'm gonna do though? You know what I'm gonna do? Every now and then throughout chat there has been a little announcement that has popped up, okay? And it's saying that the purple app is kind of failing right now. I have to use code words. Purple app is kind of failing. So I will also be dual streaming to the green app at some point in time. Oh no, oh no. Thank you for the raid. I was about to end because my PC's making noises. Oh no. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Her PC's gonna blow up. Ah. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you for all the follows. I'm sorry. Trust me, if my PC wasn't acting like this, I would keep going. But my PC's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. Thank you for the raid. Did you get a shout out? I don't know if you got a shout out. I'm so sorry. You did not. Can we please get a shout out? Is it... Oh god. Is it... Salatria? Salatria. Please do correct me. I apologize that you had to raid and I'm gonna have to end and raid to someone else. I am sorry. It's just that my PC's doing the busy. You are also doing ASMR. Welcome in. Welcome in. For those of you that don't know me, hi, I am Cherry. I'm trying to do like rager stuff, so sorry. I'm doing this real quick. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for bringing your community over here. I am so sorry I'm gonna have to end it this time. But for those of you, if you're curious about what I do, I am Cherry. I like to do a variety of things. I like to do some gaming. I like to do art, VR. I like to do ASMR, as you can clearly tell. So yeah, if any of that type of stuff sounds interesting, I hope you do enjoy your stay. And again, I am so sorry. My PC's acting up. I gotta get rating. So I apologize. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because I was literally like about to end and it's like, boom, raid. Thank you though. Thank you. Okay, so I do apologize for you guys coming in. I'm gonna have to send you to someone else. I'll try my best to find another ASMR streamer so we can still carry the vibes. So do give me a sec, please. I am going to quickly get the raid message. Hang on, you're gonna hear the buzzing of my PC. I need to be near my PC. I had graphics issues before I started stream, that's why it's buzzing. I'm sorry. I was not prepared. Okay, I'm getting a raid message. Okay. Oh, thank you for the bits. Why is it echoing? Why is it echoing? Why is it echoing? But thank you, Trev. Thank you for the bits. Oh god. Thank you again for the follows. I'm gonna quickly find someone to raid. Let me find someone who's also doing ASMR so I can carry on the vibes. Again, I'm sorry. I just feel so bad. I wish I could continue on, but my PC is like bees. I found someone. We're gonna go raid Love Sagi. I hope I'm pronouncing their name correctly. I will be back on Monday. I'm going to continue my Resident Evil marathon on Monday. If you would like to see that, it'll be around 6 p.m., 6:45 p.m. CST, 6:45 to 7 p.m. CST. That's whenever I will usually start. I usually do visual ASMR on on Saturdays, but I kind of want to implement it more into my schedule. I want to do some certain things more, but I just need to think of when to properly do it. So do look forward to that. But yes, again, I know you say I shouldn't feel bad, but it's just I wish I could continue on. I feel bad for ending right after a raid. It's just the principle. I'm sorry. But yeah. Thank you again though. Thank you. Please do go give some love to, I hope I said your name correct. Is it Silatria or Silatria? Please do go give some love. Because I couldn't continue on a stream because PC being silly. But also do go have fun with Love Sagi. They're also doing some ASMR. So do go have fun. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night. Bye bye.